on here this evening. Shout out to my listeners, my subscribers. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I wanted to touch on this Remy Ma Papoose thing, and I really don't want to gossip about their relationship. I kind of want to just speak on this type of thing and how it's kind of lightweight destroying the black community from the inside out. Um, so for the people that don't know, Remy Martin, Remy Ma, she had did some time back in the game for, I think she popped a broad. She shot some chick and she was doing a bid. I think she had 6, 7 years or something like that. And she did a bid. She did a whole time, whatever. Uh, Papoose, famous New York battle rapper, probably one of the. I'm damn near willing to say he the hard shit. If he not the hardest battle rapper, he one of them. He in that you would have to put him in that conversation. If you was talking about battle rappers, you would have to put Papoose in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Um, Remy Ma went to did a bid, and from what everybody understands, from what was put out there in the world, Papoose held her down. You know, he was going to visit her like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, supposedly he didn't cheat. Even though I don't think men can cheat. That's a whole nother conversation. But apparently he didn't have no side piece. So he say. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that part about him not having no side piece or nothing or no. Cause I feel like that's why Remy and I don't know. She could just be a fucking idiot. But I've dealt with so many women that I almost feel like I can peep shit coming from them. And I peep from her that she mad about somebody he was fucking on or something prior to uh, the breakup. Like he might have slid a bitch. I think Papu might have slid a broad that Remy just didn't know about. I mean, not that Remy don't know about. Might have slid a broad that everybody in the world just don't know about, but Remy know about. And I think that's probably why she was acting out when she got out, doing all the white. Not saying that she couldn't just did a bunch of goofy shit on her own without Pap doing nothing. But I'm just saying, just from my experience with women, when they acting like Remy acting, just kind of like flagrant and just really out to get you and just, like just really against you mode, they be mad that you fuck somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's when they turn against you. Because everything else that you do to them, they'll let it go for the most part. If they really fuck with you, they'll let it go. They'll act like it didn't happen, all this type of shit. But if they find out you smashing and they didn't know nothing about it, they ain't one of your baby mamas or something they ain't know about, then they'll start acting like Remy acting. Start trying to smash other niggas and talk crazy to you and just all kind of shit. So I feel like that's what Remy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be wrong. I don't know them. I'm not in their relationship. I don't know what the deal. But I just feel like Pap probably did smash a few hoes while she was in jail. And when she got out, she might have caught wind of it. But I don't know. That might not be true for the simple fact that I feel like she might have, since she doing a tell-all damn near, her and Pap doing a tell-all, almost feel like that would have came up at some point. Pap said that she was cheating on him with another woman. He said that she was in their house while he was upstairs in the room. She was downstairs in the living room or something like that, and she was getting it on with another woman. Damn, that's wild. Me personally, I don't even look at I don't take gay relationships serious. You know what I'm saying? Like when a woman says she got a girlfriend or whatever, to me, that's just like a practical joke or something. It's not like a real, like for example, I respect a man. Like if a man is out in public with his woman, he say, man, he say, oh, that's my girl, man. I respect it. I respect. I won't try to holler at her. I won't even look at her in a certain way. I won't even, just out of respect for the man. I don't even have to know him. Even if I don't even know him, if he say, man, that's my wife, I'm gonna respect her and him for the simple fact that he let that be known. But two gay chicks, I don't give a fuck. If, like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck both of you hoes. I'm not gonna. I don't respect it. I'm not gonna try to not holler at it. Like if a girl tell me that's my girlfriend, don't be talking to her. I don't give a fuck what she talking about. I end up. What I'll do is, and I've done this before, like literally, I'll holler at the one that's trying to block on me. I'll holler at her instead, and then I get to the other one through her. And I end up smashing both of them. You know what I'm saying? I've done that on multiple occasions with the dyke or the gay girl chick. And that's probably why I don't respect it, because a lot of the gay women that I ran into in my life, I smashed them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really respect them saying that they only mess with women and all that. I don't really respect that. And that just may be my experience. Maybe I'm just speaking from my experience, but from my experience, even the girls that be claiming to be gay and all that, they don't even be gay. They'll still let you fuck. They just be acting like that in front of other people. Them gay girls, them dyke girls, I'm talking about the ones that be trying to like boys and everything, but they be pretty still. Be pretty, have a body and everything, but be wearing their ball cap to the back, be trying to look tough and all that. Them type of girls, from my life experience, when you by yourself with them, like they just say it's just you and them, y'all drinking or something, or y'all just having a good time. Man, they'll give you that pussy, man. Them dice. Them dice will give you something, man. I'm trying to tell you. They be faking and shaking. And for other people and all that. Half of them got their feelings hurt by a dude, and that's why they be a dyke. They really be having that feminine shit in them. They just be scared to put it out there because they got hurt before. A lot of them dyke women, they just be women that got hurt by men. You know what I'm saying? I had one of my best friends, this rapper chick. Damn, I can't remember her goddamn name. I can't remember her name too. She was bad motherfucker though. I done talked about her on here before. She was my roommate. She was a dyke, and she wouldn't give me none though. But she was beautiful. She was like the tough guy type dyke looking. She dressed with her pants sagging, and she have her hat to the back, all this type of shit. But just her woman self, her body, and just the way she looked, she was real pretty in the face, badass body. I'm talking about I used to see her butt naked because she was a dyke. We was roommates. So she used to walk around the house butt naked. So her body was banging. But when she left out of the house, she would act like she was like a little dude or something, like she was a dyke. But I've never respected that. I've never respected the little dyke mode. Girls messing with girls. I never respected that. That's why I don't even know. And I'm saying all this to say, I don't even know if I would be mad if I walked in and my bitch was with a bitch. I don't even think I'd be mad. I'd be like, I just pulled my piece out. You know what I'm saying? I'd join in and shit. I wouldn't be mad if I walked in and my bitch was eating another bitch coochie or some shit like that. I would just pull my meat out and start hitting one of them from the back or something. I'd join into the shit. And I wouldn't feel like this woman was taking my woman, and I wouldn't feel it because I feel like that ain't real. That ain't even no. What can she really do? She can't do nothing. Okay, let's say she take you. Let's say a dyke take my woman. What can she do to her? She can't really. If she would decide to come back to me, she gonna come back to me just like she left. The dyke can't do nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he can beat the pussy up. He can put his DNA into the bitch. He can make the bitch pregnant. He can fuck the whole head up. The man can do all kind of shit to the broad. As far as claiming the broad for his, he can leave all kind of different little shit. A woman with another woman, what can she take my girl? Okay, what she gonna do? She can't beat the pussy up. She can't really leave no DNA or nothing. She ain't shoot nothing into my broad. She ain't what can she really do but just kiss her and eat her coochie? That my brother probably like that. She probably like getting her coochie ate. So shit, she doing me a favor. So I've never looked at that like a girl could take my woman from me. I wouldn't take it serious. Like she was saying, "Oh, it's my girl now." You know, she came with me. You know, she's my girl now. If a dyke told me that, I'd laugh. I'd be, "Ha, that's funny." And I would commence to fucking both of them. Straight up, I would. I done did it. I'm telling you, I done did it on multiple occasions, man. I would, if a dyke try to take my woman, what I'll do is, I mean, this is she look like something. I'll fuck the dyke and I'll fuck the dyke to get my woman back. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So I've never. I'm saying all that to say I don't respect no woman relations. I don't respect it to the fact to where it's gonna hurt my feelings or you know what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even give a damn if my bitch said, she left. If she left me for a woman, that would be great. Cause what that means is she just holding on to my bra. So whenever I feel like going back and get her, she just holding on to it for me. She like a babysitter. She babysit my bra till I come back and get her and shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, he gonna punt. I can't even come back and get her. The nigga, he gonna punish the pussy. He gonna be in her head, fuck her head up. Now she in love with him. He doing all kind of shit to her. The broad, she ain't doing nothing. She just holding up. She think like the broad. They both think alike. They not changing each other's way. The man, he gonna change her whole shit. She don't think like him. He gonna come into her life and just change her whole shit around to where you don't even want her back. Cause now she on another man program or another man's energy or whatever. A woman, if she leave you for another woman, she not gonna change in the shit. She gonna be the same. You can just go get her whenever you feel like getting her. And you can get her girlfriend too. Get both of them. That's why when Papoose said he walked in on Remy, you know, having sex with another woman or whatever, and he was mad about shit. I was like, why you ain't just pull your piece out? That's when you pull your piece out. That's game time. Fuck you talking about mad? No, I ain't mad, bitch. This time to shine. I've been wanting to, I love getting head from multiple women. That's an awesome feeling. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talking about? If I walk in and my girl eating some other bitch coochie and the girl fine to me, I'm going to pull my piece out and just see who jump on him. If they both jump on it, it's a go. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. Straight up. Papoose said he walked in and she was messing with a girl. Nigga, you ain't join. Well, I guess the reason why he ain't joining in, they were beefing though. They was already, if you already beefing, that's a whole nother thing. That you ain't finna join in the shit. Cause you ain't even feeling the bitch like that. But I'm saying if y'all relationship ain't on the rocks and y'all just on some regular shit, and you come home from work and you walk in the room, your girl in the bed with another girl, would you be mad? I don't give a fuck. I'd be like, bitch, all right, bet. You eat my balls while I'm hitting you. Okay, that's how we finna do that. I'll be start directing traffic around that motherfucker. That's what I do. I walk in the room and start directing traffic. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all was having fun, but now y'all really finna have some fun. I'm finna add this pipe to the session. Now y'all on some real shit. But I wouldn't have felt no way. I don't feel no way about them. I let my girlfriends have a girlfriend. Whenever I do have women or a woman or whatever, I don't even mind if they have a girlfriend. I think that's awesome. Because that means that she closer to being polygamous. If she got a girlfriend, I'm polygamous. So if she got a girlfriend, that tells me that maybe she said or didn't say that she was polygamous, but that tells me that she is. If she got a girlfriend. If she fucking with me and she got a girlfriend, she polygamous. That's how I look at it. Because she gonna want another girlfriend. She gonna want a girl in the situation. Too, she fucking with you, but she like girls. She gonna want a girl in the situation. So she gotta get the girl according to your rules. You the man, you set the rules. So she get the girl, but you say, okay, you can get the girl, but there's gotta be another one of my wives though. I gotta like her. I gotta be into her. You can go find you a girlfriend, but if I don't like her And if I don't want to smash on her or whatever, then she ain't coming to the house. But I wouldn't have been mad about that, Pap. You know, maybe because y'all was already beefing or whatever. Maybe that's what added the extra to it. But just in general, I don't know if I'd have been mad about walking into my girl, doing it with another girl. Maybe if it's a super butch looking girl that actually looked like a dude, maybe then, maybe I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be mad then because I still feel like she can't really do nothing to my bro. What can she do? What can she do to where if I want the bitch back, I'm not getting the same exact bitch? You see what I'm saying? Nothing. The nigga, he gonna come into the session, into the broad life. He finna change her whole shit around. He gonna beat her guts up. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. He gonna put this in her head. He gonna take this out of her head. He gonna change this, change that. He may or may not smoke weed. He just gonna change her whole shit around. The broad, she can't change. She don't even have the power to change nothing. She a broad. She needs somebody to tell her what the fuck is going on. She don't even know what the fuck going on. She trying to be a man. She know what a man. She done been watching men, so she trying to mirror a man and just the way we look. She don't know it's way more to a man than that. She don't even know that. She still got the coochie. She still fine and shit. Man, bitch, I don't take that serious. I don't never take that serious. Even when I see even to get the gay men too. I don't take no gay man. All them gay dudes be talking about, this my boyfriend. Nah, nigga, that ain't your motherfucking boy. You can't have no boyfriend, bitch ass nigga. That's a woman and a man concept. The boyfriend, girlfriend thing and the marriage thing, those concepts revolve around it being a man and a woman. So if it's a woman and a woman or a man and a man, that ain't your girlfriend or boyfriend. You just a weird. You just a weirdo. That ain't your girlfriend or boyfriend though. A girlfriend or boyfriend is a male and a female. Just like a marriage. Marriage is between a woman and a man. It's not like you not married if you got a dude, boy, you a dude, you got a boyfriend or some shit, and then y'all go to some ceremony and y'all pretend like y'all got married. Y'all not actually married because married literally means a man and a woman. You see what I'm saying? So if it's not a man and a woman, it's not really a marriage for real. Y'all might just be playing like that or whatever. But, y'all just playing house or whatever. I get that. People do that all the time. Men and women do that. Get together and just play house and shit. They don't really be married. But it's the same thing with the gay world and all that. Y'all can't be married. That ain't real. Y'all just faking and acting like it's real. But it ain't really real though. Because the whole marriage thing is a religious ceremony. The religion that comes from, or the religion that's based on in this country, don't allow for the gay shit and all that. Or at least they do, but they say they don't. You know, so I ain't never respected that. I've never respected that. Whether it be two women, two men, I've never looked at that like a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's they person. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like that's just two weirdos doing weirdo shit. They not a relationship is a man and a woman. A relationship or a marriage creates a child. That's the whole point of a relationship is for it to create a child. That's the point. So if it can't create a child, it's not really a relationship. It's just y'all just playing. I don't really know what y'all do. I really don't even understand why people even be in relationships with people that they not trying to have kids with or already got kids with. I can't relate to that. Why would I be in a relationship with a bitch? Okay, we in a relationship. We don't have no kids. We ain't trying to have kids. No, we just together. I don't get that. That seems like it's goofy to me. Why would I want to just be around some broad all the time? Just every day, all day, we around each other and all that every day. But we not raising no kids. You not pregnant with no kids. I don't get that. What's the point? What's the point of me hanging out with you all the time if I'm not trying to impregnate your motherfucking ass? I don't know. I don't see the point of that. I don't see the point of I guess just having a friend, just having a friend there with you. But even then, it's that's super risky because, and I'm not really trying to make this sound like I'm bashing women, because that's not what I'm doing. But it's like, I lost my train of thought. I know we was talking about Remy fucking over Papoose, and then Papoose though, I don't know. I kind of feel like he coming across as too innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he did something. I feel like he did something because when you come across too innocent, I feel like you're guilty in most cases. If you try to come across as just super innocent, you just super, you didn't do this, you do everything just perfect, and you just the perfect person. Whenever somebody explain their situation like that, to me it's a red flag. So I'm like, okay, something is up here because people ain't perfect like that. So if you explaining yourself to be perfect like that, you probably lying. You might not be directly lying, but you probably bending the truth a little bit. Because people just ain't perfect like that. So if you explain your situation and you perfect in every manner of it, oh, I never cheated while she was in jail, I didn't get no pussy, nothing, nigga. I was there every day. I was the perfect, but I'm perfect with her family. Her family loves everybody, and her family loves me. They buy me Christmas gifts. Everything is just perfect on my side. You know what I'm saying? When I heard Papoose say that, that's at first I ain't even suspect. I thought he was innocent. I thought Pap was innocent until he started talking. When he started talking, that's when I was like, uh-oh. I was like, Pap, he sound too perfect right now. Pap, he sound too perfect. It's too perfect. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that perfect like that. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying, nigga? I went 8 years without getting no pussy. Woo, you know what I'm saying? I'm the perfect man. I was there every morning. Woo. Everything with me is just perfect. Right there, I'm looking at the whole shit sideways. I'm like, uh-oh. Damn, Pap. Somebody lying. And then again, maybe he is the perfect guy or whatever. I don't know. In my mind, that don't exist, like the perfect person and all that. But I don't know. Maybe all the shit he's saying, maybe he ain't lying. I don't know. But it just sound too. I be just weary of shit when it sound too perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Pap, just how I fit my opinion, I could be wrong. I feel like Pap probably did something too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because why is she all just in a rage like that all the time? And when she got caught with the other dude, it was almost like she wanted to get caught. She was out hanging out with him. She was in public doing all kind of shit. So she kind of like got it out for Pap. Kind of like it ain't like, why women do that? Why do women feel like they gotta like destroy the dude, or why they feel like they gotta be your enemy? It's almost like they feel like they just gotta be your enemy when y'all break up. Y'all can't just break up and just go separate ways or whatever. Y'all gotta be enemies when y'all break up. I done been through that. And I actually told the woman, like, why, we don't gotta be enemies. I done worded it like that. Like, we don't even have to be enemies or nothing. We can just break up and be cool. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be enemies or nothing. Why are you trying to turn this into a situation where we enemies and shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be enemies with none of my children's mothers and shit. That sounds crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how women do for some strange reason. They got this thing to where if they leave you or they want to leave you, they can't just leave and y'all just be cool, be friends. Y'all can still be friends half-ass. They can't just leave like that. They gotta cause some type of corruption or something. They gotta hate you when they leave. You know what I'm saying? You know what that is now that I'm thinking about it? it's really an accountability issue, to be 100% honest with you. Because instead of them just saying, okay, I did this, I did this, I did this, they want to make themselves your enemy so that it almost seems like you the one that, fucked it up or whatever, or did that. They basically want to paint you as the enemy or whatever, so that they don't feel bad about what they doing, because they know they wrong or what they doing, but they don't want to feel bad about it. If they paint you as the enemy, they can tell all their family and friends you the enemy and all that, and then they gonna start biting on that, and then they'll have to start believing their own lie and shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll start believing you the enemy. That's crazy that women are like that. That's a thing. I don't know if maybe it's some type of defense mechanism that they got going on or something. Where I don't know what it is, why they gotta do that. But when you peep game and you look at these relationships and all that, damn near all of them, it be the exact same shit. They all do this. It be the same little run. Damn near all the relationships go through the same little shit, and they always end up with the two people being enemies and shit. You rarely ever hear about fuck. Fuck. You rarely hear about a relationship where where they left on good terms. You know what I'm saying? Where they wasn't mad at each other and shit. They were still friends. They might have still even went on a date sometimes. Still went to the movies or something. Still hung out, went out to eat. Cause they still friends. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see why women feel like they gotta leave. Everything gotta be on bad terms and shit. You gotta be mad at each other. You gotta be there. I don't get that. What's the point? What? Why? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's what Remy is kind of doing. I feel like PAP, he might have did some shit, but he ain't did no worse than what she did. So I feel like they both probably just doing shit back and forth to each other and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Remy is pretty much just like, she goddamn me trying to make dude her enemy. That's what she trying to do. Because she don't want to leave. To me, from outside looking in, that's what's going on. And I'm saying that I'm speaking on this. I don't want to speak on them personally, even though that's probably what I've been doing this whole podcast. But I'm speaking on this just to speak on the topic of, relationships, basically. And when they end, a lot of the times they end up sour and all that. And I be like, damn, why are they sour? Like, what the fuck? Why do we have to be enemies? Why we can't just agree to disagree? Okay, you said you did this. You said this. I said this. I did this. We even. We fucked over each other. Why are we still trying to beef and all that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the energy that Pap got. Pap kind of got the energy like, I wasn't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? When he came and said his little piece, he was like, his energy was like, I wasn't even tripping, but now that you brought it up and you just keep throwing my name in the mud and all that, I gotta say something. I can't just let you just keep throwing me in the mud, stomping on my, you stomping on my name. You done got my name tag, threw it in the mud, start stomping on it. I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the 48 rules of 48 laws of power, is to protect your reputation at all costs. So he gotta say something with you slurring his name and all that. He can't just let you just get on the World Wide Web and just say any goddamn thing. You see what I'm saying? So I get it why he said what he said, but at the same time, I feel like we gotta figure out a way with these relationships. It's not even. I don't even think we necessarily need to figure out how to get into the relationship. Cause you got all these relationship coaches, all these different dating sites, all this stuff. I don't think getting into the relationship is the hard part. I think when it ends, I think we need to have classes and dating coaches and shit on that part, on the ending. You know what I'm saying? We need to have coaching classes on the ending of the relationship. That's when the coaching is needed to be there. Because everybody leaving the shit on a bad note for nothing. My last relationship, just on a personal note, my last relationship I was in, when my business was up, we was beefing a little bit. So I told my wife, I said, look, I got about 20 bands. I think I had about 20, close to 20 bands saved up. I know that ain't a lot, but to me that's a lot. I had like 20 bands, and I told her, I said, look, I peep the energy. I see what's going on. You mad about this, every day you just mad about some shit. I was like, I see what's going on. I said, do we need to split up? I was like, we can take this money I got saved. I had big. That's what I had. I had like I had like $11,000 in cash, and I had like 8 or 9,000 in Bitcoin or crypto, mainly Bitcoin. But um, I was telling her we can just take all the little assets we got, which was about 20 grand. Then we probably had um, about another 5 or 6 grand in business, uh, like supplies and man, because we did first aid and CPR training, so we had a bunch of mannequins and shit like that. So I had about 5, 6 grand worth of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, we can sell all this equipment because we were finna shut the business down. So I was like, we can sell all this equipment. We got about 20 bands. I could sell the Bitcoin, all that. We liquidate all the cash and all that. We split it up. You'll have about 10 grand, something like that. I have about 10 grand, something like that. You know, maybe give or take a little, maybe 11 grand a piece or something like that. You know, after we sold all the other shit and all that. And she wasn't with it. She wanted to crash. She wanted to wait till the shit just crashed out and we was broke and all that. You know what I'm saying? I just never understood that. I'm like, we could have just broke up when we was up. And we both would have had a little bag. Not a big bag, but a little $10,000 bag. That's a nice little start over fund. That's not much of nothing, but it'll get you a little spot. Get you in the dough. Maybe put, if you ain't got no car, maybe put you down something on a car or something. Get you a little spot. It'll get you bootleg right. You won't be right, but you get bootleg right. You know what I'm saying? So I offered her that. I was like, we split up. We take this 10. I got 10. You got 10. We split up. We ain't got to be enemies or nothing. We got these kids together and all that. We ain't got to be enemies. We can split up, still be cool. We take this 10. You can go start you a business or do whatever you gonna do. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. We build some shit, and we both got some shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be in no relationship. But she never wanted to do that. It was weird. But then as soon as we got broke, she was out the door. I'm out. Oh, she caused all kind of drama. I'm out. On the way out. And not to talk down on my wife, because I think she's an awesome person overall. You know what I'm saying? I do love her. I want to see I want the best for her, all that. Even right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking on my life experience. But in this particular situation, it was almost like she didn't want to leave unless everything was fucked up. Like it's weird. It's a weird thing women do. They don't want to leave when you up. Like if they don't fuck with you, maybe they been broke up with you a long time ago. But they won't actually leave you until you have a down, like you fall off on the money or something like that. That's when they'll take that up. They been broke up with you and been left you on the cool. But they'll actually make the move to leave if you fall off or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do it on a negative. They'll make it negative to where it ain't like y'all just left on good terms. It gotta be bad. Y'all mad at each other and shit. It gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. That never made sense to me. Like, why is it always like that? You rarely run into any. It's a few out there, a few couples out there that still be cool with each other and shit for the most part. It's some like that. But for the most part, the majority, they be beefing and shit, be enemies. The woman be trying to keep the kids from the marriage. It be all kind of fuck shit. And a lot of that shit be because the man done fuck somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. Because that's what we do. We and you know what I noticed? Women do not, they really think they really think that they like us. They in they mind, they just like me, and they just got a coochie some of them got longer hair and all that, more feminine ways in they mind, but they not nothing like us. We don't no. It's a whole different ball game with us. We got y'all don't women don't even have nothing they have to release. We have something that we actually have to get rid of. You see what I'm saying? Like our sex drive and the way that we operate on that vibration is totally different than the women. Totally different than the women. If you see a woman acting like a man on that vibration, it looks weird. When you see a woman hound dogging and, you know, acting like a man, cat calling men and all kind of shit, you see a woman doing all this type of shit, it's gonna look weird. Because that's not a woman's nature. It's to be all set, super duper, wanna fuck everything. The woman, she wanna fuck, but she wanna fuck dude that she like. She don't wanna fuck, just be fucking and fucking and fucking. Men, we wanna just be fucking and fucking and fucking. Because we can't help it really. It's like a animalistic thing. It ain't even something we have a whole we can control. I ain't gonna sit there and say we can't control it because I've been celibate for about 2.5 years now. So I'm not gonna sit there and say we can't control it. But I'm saying it's hard, especially when you young. And if you young and women actually like you, oh man, it's hard to not jump into that water. For us, it's hard to turn it down. We can't hardly turn down the fade. You know what I'm saying? We can't. We get older, we can. But when we young men, it's hard for us to turn down the fade. Especially if the woman, is fine and pretty and all this type of shit, it's hard for us to turn that down. Women, y'all have so many niggas coming at y'all. Y'all are masters at turning shit down. Y'all know how to turn shit down. Y'all can easily turn shit down. And y'all sex drive ain't like ours. We have a stronger sex drive just on a biology level because we are made to impregnate multiple women. We're not made to just impregnate one woman. What bull? Have you ever seen a bull out there with the cows? Could you imagine if the bull only impregnated one cow? He just picked one cow and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm just gonna impregnate this one cow right here. Fuck all these other cows on this pasture right here. I'm just gonna impregnate this one cow. I'm gonna just do it. Nah, man, that bull ain't looking at it like that. That bull is finna hump on everything in that goddamn field. And it's finna be 30 little bulls when, you know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done. Why? Because that's how he biologically programmed to do that. He don't even have a whole lot of control over it. It's almost like your how you breathe. When you breathe, you can control it if you want to, but even if you don't even try to control it, your body's still gonna want to breathe. It's still gonna breathe. That's kind of how it is with us with the sex shit. As far as us, it being on our mind and all that, us trying to get it and all that. It's more of a thing to where we can control it, but our animalistic self says to not control it. The animalistic self says, nah, don't turn down the fade. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you going. You know what I'm saying? But your smart mind, knowing all the bullshit that come with it, knowing this, knowing that, your smart mind is saying, nah, don't mash the gas on that. But your animal is saying, like a fucking dog. Your animal is panting like a dog with its tongue out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the REM and PAP thing. It's ugly because that's how, like I was saying, that's how women, it got to be ugly. They just not going to leave on a good note for some reason. I don't know what is that. Every relationship I done been in, the woman, maybe it's me, the woman always got to leave hating me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate this nigga. Why we gotta hate each other? I don't get that. You hate me because I fucked some broad or something? What the fuck? That's crazy to hate me behind that. I'm a fucking animal. I got animalistic ways. I'm an animal sometimes. I'm a human. My name of my animal is human. That's the name of it. But we try to act like we ain't animals and shit. We try to act like we just because you say you more important than a dog don't mean that you are. We just a different type of animal than the other animals. Just like they a different type. Just like a dog is different from a giraffe. Just like a giraffe is different from a fish. We are human. We different from them too. We kind of like the apes. We look kind of like the apes. We move kind of like the apes. But we humans. But we still animals. So we're going to do a bunch of animal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like smashing women, that's one of them. So women be crashing out in their relationships and all that because a nigga done smashed some bro, but that's dumb. That's down there like leaving a nigga because he ate a plate of food. We gotta eat. We get hungry. We gotta eat and shit. I remember my brother told me, she was mad at me one day. She told me, she said, handle that shit. And I was trying to get some head and shit. She was like, she was like, handle that shit yourself. And I think in hindsight, when I think back on it, I think she was trying to say go whack off one. But I took it as bet. You know what I'm saying? I go handle it myself. You better believe that. Shit. Shit, I go handle it myself right now, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get you to handle it, but shit, you don't want to handle it. I handle it myself. But to me, handle it yourself mean, go. The second string is up to bat. That's what that means. That don't mean that I'm finna whack off. Ain't nobody, a bitch can't tell you when to whack off. What kind of crazy ass shit is that? That means second string finna be up for bat. If a broad tell me to do it myself, all right, bet. Cause second string, she proud of, she love doing it. So nah, man. Rem, where PAP fucked up at is you can't really give your all to these bitches. You can't. It's a lot of romantic nigga. I'm a romantic. I'm like a romantic like that. That's why I still like kissing hoes in the mouth and all that. I'm a romantic ass nigga. That's why I understand PAP. He a romantic type dude. He was really trying to be with her for real. He really loved her. He really loved her. He really wanted to be with her. All that. She, on the other hand, and then that's another thing I notice with women too. They'll be with you and don't even fuck with you. For real. I can't fathom that. If I don't fuck with somebody, I quit fucking with them for real. I won't even be around them at all. For real, if I quit fucking with you, I won't be around you or nothing. What the fuck for? If I don't fuck with you, if I'm in your face all the time, I mean I fuck with you. So I'm not finna be in your face, and that's one thing. That's one thing that's really different between men and women. Women will still be in your face fucking with you and don't even really fuck with you for real. They just play the role or whatever. Men, well, it's probably some men that do that because there's a lot of feminine ass men out here. But I'm saying for the most part, men, we ain't gonna do that. Once we done, we don't fuck with you no more, you gotta go. That's it. We gotta do something different now. I don't even fuck with you no more. We half-ass looking out for you. We don't even want to fuck you over. So we know we don't fuck with you no more, and that's what we do with people we don't fuck with. We fuck them over. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even want to fuck you over. I don't know. That shit's ugly, though. Shout out to Rem and PAP. Rem, I used to think she was the baddest bitch on earth. Before she started doing PAP like she was doing PAP and all that, I felt like Rem was down there the baddest broad in the industry. I used to think Rem was just so fine, so beautiful. Man, I used to love me some Remy Ma. Until she did all this weirdo shit. Now she look like the ugliest broad on the web to me now. Yo, Your personality and how you present yourself to the world, you might be a beautiful bitch. You could be a beautiful, broad, beautiful skin, beautiful this, just bad. But you got ugly ways. Your attitude shitty. You fake as hell. You this, you that. That can make you ugly. That'll make you ugly. Even your physical, you'll start looking ugly physically. Like it'll be a I know some. Even to this day, I know some beautiful broads that it's their attitude that make them ugly. They be ugly because they attitude. It be their attitude and the way they act and stuff that make them ugly. You're like, damn, this bitch, she cute, but it's like she ugly though. And that's what happened with Rim, with me. Rim, damn, I used to think she was beautiful. Dark, thick. I don't even want to talk about how beautiful she. Well, I guess I can talk about it now since Pap don't fuck with her. But that's why I never really, you know, went in on how bad I think she looked out of respect for Pap. That was his wife. I respect Pap. So, shit. I never, but now, I guess he don't fuck with the broad no more, so I'm finna go in. You know what I'm saying? But she dark, thick, pretty in the face. She a gangster. I was like, man, this bitch is I used to be in love with Remy, fool. Straight up, I was in love with Remy. Remy and Foxy Brown. If I could have had a threesome with them, Remy and Foxy Brown, I would have a threesome with them too. Straight up. And apparently, Remy like eating pussy, so it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I used to think Foxy Brown was so motherfucking fine. A lot of y'all youngsters, y'all missed out on the Foxy Brown era. Back then when Jay-Z was coming up and all that. Foxy Brown, oh man. Her name fits her perfectly. That's the perfect name for her. You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown. Man, this motherfucker here so goddamn fine. Foxy Brown, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill fine, the motherfucker too. A lot of people sleep on Lauryn Hill, but Lauryn Hill was fucking beautiful. Lauryn Hill was like a fucking angel or something. And she could sing too? What? But I used to think so much of Remy. That was like, I thought she was the hardest female rapper. And now I know that she ain't, because Pap was writing her rhymes. She don't even write her own rhymes. She just destroyed all my little dreams I had about her. I feel a totally different way about Remy now. I used to think she was like the top female rapper. You know, she beautiful, dark. Man, she done been through the struggles, so she got some depth to her. I thought Remy was it. Man, Remy, if she don't get her dusty ostrich boot wearing that girl, you know what I'm saying? Squirrel fur. You got a squirrel fur coat. Fuck out of here. Nah, man, I don't fuck with Remy no more. And I ain't dick riding no Pap, but I just respect righteousness at this point in my life. You know what I'm saying? And Pap come across like a righteous guy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel feeling away when people do righteous people bad. Because a lot of them people are just trying to put good energy out into the world. So what the fuck is you doing them bad for? Somebody that's just trying to put good energy out there. You want to fuck them over and shit. But at the same time, we don't really know what Pap did either, though. That's what I was saying at first here. We don't know what really. We all speaking on their little personal situation. We all speaking from the outside looking in. So we don't really know. We only know what the internet is saying. We only know what Pap is saying, Papoose is saying. We only know what Remy is saying, but we don't know what really happened. You know, they say there's your truth, her truth, and then the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know which one is the truth. They both might be lying. They just fit. They in that breakup part of the relationship. I hate that part of the relationship. The breakup part and all that. That shit be hurt. Your heart be hurting and shit. You know what I'm saying? And people probably think I ain't. People probably like, man, that nigga ain't never loved none of these hoes. That nigga there talking about he love these hoes. What the fuck? Like people that know me, that's probably what they saying if they listen to this. I can't believe this nigga talking about he love hoes. Nah, y'all got me fucked up. I been a romantic ass nigga. I'm talking about. Y'all just don't know me. You just don't know. If you saying I'm not no lover boy, romantic ass nigga, you just don't know me. That's all it is. Cause the women that know me, they know that. They know I'm a romantic lover boy ass nigga. I'm kissing the bitch all in the mouth, everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, not everything, but I'm saying I'm loving on the bitch. Damn, Remy, I don't even want to smash no more. I used to want to smash, but I never said nothing about it because that was Papoose' wife. But they getting divorced now, but now I don't want to smash because she evil. We got to start smashing these evil bras, too. I think that shit be rubbing out. We getting their energy on us. They casting a spell on us. You smashing these evil bras, and they putting a spell on your ass. What else going on in the news, man? Except for I wanted to just talk. I mean, I know that's what this podcast was about, but I'm kind of burned on it already. So enough is enough. We see it's just another black man getting done dirty in the public eye. P. Diddy, what y'all think? Y'all think P. Diddy gonna beat this, or what? Cause so far they ain't showed nothing. He ain't like. So far, all the witnesses that got up there half-assed on his side. Even the ones that was up there for the prosecutor. Even the prosecutor's witnesses sounded like they was on Diddy's side and shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't see, unless they gonna pull the rabbit out of the hat. They got some shit they ain't showing or whatever. Or some, they got some secret witness that don't nobody know about or something. Justin Bieber gonna show up or something and say this, say that. Some shit like that or something maybe. But other than that, they ain't doing nothing but just showing the dude a freaky dude. Is it illegal to be a freaky dude? Because if it's illegal to be a freaky dude, y'all need to arrest everybody in that motherfucker. All the goddamn people that was at them parties, all the people at parties right now. There's some people at parties right now getting jiggy with it. Arrest them. Why are you just going after certain people? I know why. We all know why. We know it's the bag. Come on now. We know why. It's that thing where they pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. They really going after the bag. Because how come it's only big time billionaire type men this is happening to? You see what I'm saying? Cosby, Kelly, Diddy, all these different people, black men that's got multi-millions of dollars. They going after that bag. Them lawyers going after the bag, them judges, them prosecutors, them DA, all them people is going after them bags, man. They going after them bags. P. Diddy had the bag. But nah, man, I've chatty-patted enough on this. Somebody need to start a podcast and call that bitch Chatty Patty. Check it, that's what we doing. We really just gossiping on these people. We don't know these people. I don't know Remy or PAP. I don't even know why I'm calling them PAP, and I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know them. The fact that I'm here talking about their life and shit is crazy. But a lot of this shit be in the algorithm or whatever, so you gotta speak on it. That's just how it go. That's how this shit work. And then I be talking about black power shit and shit like that all the time. If I'm not talking about these celebrity topics or whatever, I'm gonna be talking about some black power shit. And don't nobody wanna hear that shit. As soon as I start talking about that, nobody give a damn. The hell this nigga talking about black power. They don't wanna hear none of that. All they wanna hear is celebrity, who doing who mad at who done killed who done caught a hat on who did. Oh man, Just imagine, man, if we was really all one, if we all went on one accord on some real nigga shit. Do you imagine the power of that? Us going on one accord? It'll never happen. But it's cool to imagine. Do you imagine that? You know why it'll never happen? Because our egos. It'll be way too many chiefs and not enough Indians. That's why we can't do that. That's really the reason why we can't do that. Because there's gonna be too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And everybody gonna have an ego issue about the shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as the unaliving and all that it's like a serial killer culture almost. It's almost like the history books gonna read back on this time when they talking about the music industry and all that. They gonna speak on this time kind of like a serial killer era. You know how they talk about the hip hop back when it started. They talk about the break dancing and it's how the energy of how they even present it. It's more of like a fun, DJs is mixing records and they break dance. It's more of a fun time type of energy when they even talk about hip hop and how it started and all that. When they talk about this era of the drill and all that, they're gonna be talking about murder and death and like what happened? What the fuck happened? We were singing self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. We was on that, right? And then next thing you know, everybody's body started dropping. You know what I'm saying? Body started dropping. Niggas selling crack. What happened? We was a good people. When you really think about it, we had our shit together at one point. We was a good people. We started fucking wilding the fuck out. You know what it is? We started trying to act like these white people. All savage and fucking violent and killing. We started acting like them. They be mad. They be talking about some black fatigue and how they mad, how we act and all that. But don't you know how we act? We got it from the white people. We didn't act like our African ancestors, our native ancestors. They didn't act like this. They didn't kill each other for nothing. They probably had wars and all that between tribes and all that, but that probably was for a reason. That probably was for territory or something. Probably not a reason that we think is valid, but they probably thought it was valid. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't give a damn about nothing. We kill indiscriminately. We don't give a damn about nobody's family, their kids, nothing. We don't give a fuck about nothing. Like we damn near in our full animal. We damn near full-blooded animals at this point. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Let me take that back because I can't even put that on the animals. I done did the animals an injustice. I done talk crazy about the animals. I gotta take that back because you know why I can't say that? Because animals don't kill each other for nothing. A lion, when he killed the deer, he finna eat that bitch. He finna take that bitch back to his what they call it? The pride. He finna take that bitch back to his pride. And they finna nourish his family with that. Humans, we kill for nothing. We just kill somebody and dump their body off in the woods somewhere for nothing. Just dry. That's what I'm saying. We way worse than animals. We be talking about we act like animals. Nah, we ain't act like animals. We act like animals. We wouldn't do a lot of this stupid shit we do. We probably do need to act like animals. We probably need to act more like animals. Animals got more compassion. They not killing for nothing. If a lion kills you, it's because they finna eat you or they protecting their pride. But they not just dry out serious. I mean, it's probably some animals that, catch rabies or something and probably just go crazy and start tripping out and stuff. I'm not saying it never happens, but I'm saying that's not a regular thing for animals just to be killing for nothing. Like, they're not going to kill a deer and just leave it there dead and just walk off. Nah, they killing that deer. They finna feed their kids with that. That's why they killing it. They're not just dry killing it, just sliding to just be doing some shit. Oh, let's just go on a killing. And a bunch of lions don't get together and just let's go on through the forest, just go on a killing mission. Let's just go killing everything. The first leopard we see, we killing them. That's some humans do. We do that as humans. We do this stupid ass shit. Oh, let's slide on our brother and sister. And then we're not even we're not eating the body. Okay, from now on, all you steppers, you gotta start eating the body. If you step on somebody, you gotta cut the body up and eat it now. That's the only way I'm gonna respect it. Because now you trying to nourish yourself. Even though I'm gonna think it's weird as hell and I don't recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Cannibalism is not acceptable. That's not what I'm saying here. But what I'm saying is, if you just gotta be a murderer and all that, you gotta stop killing for nothing. You gotta it gotta be for a reason. You gotta be nourishing your family or something. Cause that's what the lion is doing. The mountain lion, the puma, the wild dog, the gorilla. I don't know, do gorillas eat? I think gorillas don't even eat meat. I think gorillas eat bananas and vegetables and shit. I don't know. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hold on. Hey Siri. Do gorillas eat meat?
Gorillas are primarily vegetarian, but do occasionally eat meat such as grubs, snails, and ants. This is from worldatlas.com.
So okay, so they do eat meat every now and then, but they I guess they kinda like us humans. That that's how we supposed to be. We supposed to eat vegetables all the time and then eat meat every now and then. That's what I think. I don't think we supposed to eat meat all the time like that. Like every meal, every meal you eat, you gotta have meat on the plate. I don't think that's how humans supposed to be eating. Hey Siri, do humans eat meat?
From a nutritional perspective, humans should eat meat because there are numerous essential and non-essential, but important nutrients that humans can only get from meat. However, the consumption of meat, especially red and processed meat, as opposed to fish and poultry, increases the risk of certain negative health outcomes, including cancer, coronary heart disease, and diabetes. This answer is from drkiltz.com and Wikipedia.
Siri, your voice sound different. Why did your voice sound
I'll
different?
speak louder.
Hey Siri, why did your voice sound different?
I'm currently speaking at 40%.
I don't even know what that meant. Hey Siri, do you think 100 men could beat up a gorilla?
No, a man could not beat a gorilla in a fight. Gorillas are far too strong for human beings to overcome. This is from azanimals.com and lacasanadejisol.com.
Hey Siri, can 100 men beat a gorilla?
The theoretical strength of 100 average men would outweigh the gorilla, but only if coordinated with surgical precision. This answer is from hiphopvibe.com.
Was that a no? Siri said, nah, I ain't fucking with him. Hey Siri, do men and women need each other?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
No.
No problem, I won't.
I didn't say don't answer it. I said don't you. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. She mad. She won't answer me now. Damn, the bitch having emotional issues. Hey Siri. Do men and women need each other?
Human cannibalism is also well documented, both in
Cannibalism?
ancient and in recent times. The rate of cannibalism increases in nutritionally poor environments as
I didn't
individuals
say
turn to
anything
members
about
of their own
cannibalism.
species
Stop.
as an additional food
Siri,
source.
stop.
This is from Wikipedia.
Hey, Siri. Do vampires exist?
Vampires, as they are commonly depicted in folklore and popular culture, do not exist. These fictional creatures have existed in folklore from at least the early 1700s. There is no scientific evidence of actual vampires, but there are a number of real medical conditions that might result in vampiric behavior or appearance. This answer is from ThemeTurnet.io and other websites.
Hey, Siri. Is Remy Ma a whore?
I won't respond to that.
Hey, Siri. Do you think Remy Ma did Papoose bad?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey, Siri. Is Remy Ma a slut?
I won't respond to that.
Damn, you don't respond to none of the good stuff. Why you don't respond? Hey, Siri. Why you don't respond to none of the good stuff?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Come on now. Hey, Siri. Play Ghetto Boys.
I couldn't find Ghetto Boys in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Hey, Siri. Play Ghetto... excuse me. Play Ghetto
I
Boys.
couldn't find Ghetto in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Hey, Siri. Is Trump a good president?
Trump was not ranked worst overall, though some historians, such as survey participant and NYU historian Tim Naftali, argued he should be. The 45th president earned his highest scores in public persuasion. In the categories for moral authority and administrative skills, he ranked last. This is from Smithsonian Magazine.
Hey, Siri. Would Kamala have made a good president?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Sure.
Kamala Harris's extensive experience in law enforcement as a district attorney and California's attorney general provided her with a deep understanding of the legal system and criminal justice reform. Her tenure as a U.S. Senator from California, where she served on key committees and advocated for progressive policies, further solidified her qualifications. Additionally, her role as vice president, including casting numerous tie-breaking votes in the Senate, demonstrated her leadership and ability to navigate complex political landscapes. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
Hey, Siri. Would Elon Musk make a good president?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Sure.
Elon Musk, born in South Africa, is ineligible to serve as U.S. president due to the natural-born citizen requirement. His political views have shifted from supporting Democrats to backing Republican candidates, including Donald Trump in 2024. While his business acumen is notable, his controversial statements and actions, such as promoting conspiracy theories and making a gesture interpreted as a Nazi salute, have raised concerns. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
Hey, Siri. Can you order me a grilled shrimp plate?
I couldn't find any matching places.
Hey, Siri. Can you order me a grilled shrimp plate from the Cotton Patch Cafe?
One option is Cotton Patch Cafe on IH-20 West in Arlington. A little more than 2 miles to your west, and it gets 3.5 stars on Yelp. How about that one?
Yes.
Okay, I can call that location. Or get directions to it. What would you like me to do?
I don't want to call him. Hey, did y'all see the dude that shot the other dude because he was looking at a woman? Dude just looked at a woman. He shot and killed him and shit. Don't be looking at my woman. I don't know if I smoked somebody for looking at my woman. I guess he might have felt disrespected. I think that he thought that dude seen him sitting right there in the car and was like just still looking at the woman in front of him. I think that was kind of like a thing where dude felt disrespected. That's what I think happened. But he still was wrong for doing what he did. But I think that's kind of why I think he took it so far and shit, because he just felt like he felt disrespected or whatever. Even though that was stupid as hell. You done fuck this dude off, fuck your life up, because you 40-some years old. The dude who did the shooting or whatever, allegedly, he 40-something. So you basically finna get life. Whatever they give you is finna be life. That was done. And then he kind of stood over dude and made sure he was gone. Popped him like a few more times, make sure he was gone and shit. Like, damn. Over what, my nigga? These niggas be thinking they living in a movie and shit. They can just respond to shit like how they would do if they was in a movie. But nah, you can't call cut. Ain't no cut. Your ass, shit. Once you do something stupid, you just done did something stupid. And that was stupid, sir. Shooting on niggas, he looking at my broad. Now you ain't finna have the broad or nothing. You still ain't gonna have the broad. All kind of niggas ain't gonna be just looking at her now. They gonna be in and out of her. Now. And you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. So nah, that was dumb. All you niggas that just be wild, wild west over nothing and shit. That's some self-hate too. The way he stood over that man and was popping on that man and all that. That was some self-hate involved with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you don't even know that man. Why you hate him like that? Cause you don't hate him. You hate you. He a reflection of you. So you hate him by default. But nah, that was fucked up. And then, you know what else I heard on? I think there was another person escaped. If I heard him right, I don't know if I heard it right. I think another person escaped from that same penitentiary. I was listening to some shit earlier. I think they were saying somebody else escaped too now, and they still hadn't caught 5 of the original people that escaped. They were still looking for 5 of them, and then I think a whole other person done escaped now. I was like, damn, y'all shit weak. How y'all let people escape in the midst of looking for other escapees? Y'all should have been to lock that bitch down when them people escaped the first time. But I mean, shout out to them though. The ones that escaped. I think that's cool as shit if you can get up out that bitch. Especially if you got life or something, and you can figure out some type of way to get up out that bitch. I salute that shit. Don't nobody want to be in the goddamn dog kennel and all that. Who want to be in a dog kennel for their whole life and shit? Don't nobody want to do that. I don't give a fuck what they did. Well, I give a fuck what they did, but they don't give a fuck what they did. They don't want to be in no dog kennel for the rest of their life. So if they can figure out a way to get up out that bitch, so be it. When I stayed in Conroe, it was a dude that escaped from Huntsville. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was about a couple years back. Dude escaped from Huntsville. He made it to these people's house. He killed everybody in the house. It was like a grandfather, a dad, and like some sons. It was like a whole couple generations of people. He whacked all of them. I think it was like 6 people total. He whacked all of them. It was in my kind of like not in my neighborhood, but I stayed in Conroe at the time. And that happened like right outside of Conroe. I mean, we was on alert when dude was on the lam and all that. It was just one dude that time. I think it might have been two dudes escaped that time. I think one of them got caught immediately or something, if I remember correctly. And then one of them that got loose and was just in the city. He killed 6 people. I think he had life or whatever. If you get life, shit, if you get life, damn near every day in that bitch, you probably gonna be thinking about trying to escape. I know I would. If I had life, every single day I'm in that motherfucker, I'm trying to come up with some type of plan to get up out that bitch. Why not? I ain't got shit else to do. I might as well figure out how to get out this bitch. That's what they did. Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them got caught immediately. Some of them dudes went back to the house and shit. Went back to the house where their family was at shit. Maybe they just wanted to see their family one time. I've been trying to get some coochie right fast. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out and go get some coochie and shit. You got life, you might well, shit. Hey, I'm trying to get some. Nah, you wouldn't be able to, because how you gonna holler at a woman? Unless you already got something set up, you know? Other than that, what you gonna do? You gonna be trying to holler at a woman, you all dusty and shit? Oh, yeah, baby. She ain't gonna be trying to hear nothing you talking about. But nah, I'm finna get off here because I'm finna go get me something to eat right fast. And then I'm finna try to make some more money. I might get back on this bitch later. If somebody meet